Welcome to Heath Riles Barbecue. On today's episode of Shooting the Q, we're going to be cooking grilled scallops. Now I'm going to do them a little bit different. I've got a cast iron pan on my Golden's cast iron cooker with a little bit of olive oil and some butter melting. The first thing that we want to do is get these scallops seasoned up. So let's get started. All right, so to get started on these scallops, the first thing we want to do is use a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit, drizzle over them. And I'm just going to take my hand and kind of rub it in, right? Now, first thing I want to do is take some of my simple citrus rub, and I'm going to coat them real good. You got to remember, I'm coating these pretty heavy because a lot of this is going to come off during the cooking process with that oil and that butter and the cast iron. Now I'm going to come back with a little garlic butter on each one. Now, I'm going to turn over and I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. I've got my scallops seasoned up on both sides and I'm ready to get them on our Golden's cast iron cooker. Let's go on over. I've got my Golden's cast iron cooker running about 425 degrees right now. I've got my cast iron on here. It's a piece of Lodge cast iron. You can see my butter and my oil has kind of got a little bit hot here and season up, and that's what you're going to take for. I guess my driveway is a little uneven, but I'm going to take these scallops, I'm going to place them on here, and I'm going to grill them. Now you see they're getting a little bit of sizzle right there. Now scallops are done when they hit about 125 to 130 degrees. So we're just going to stay with these scallops, get them nice and golden brown on one side, and turn them over. My scallops have cooked for about 3 to 4 minutes per side. They're hitting the proper doneness I like. That one's 124, 125. That one's hitting 130, 129, 130. So as long as your scallops, that one's 127. As long as your scallops are somewhere between 125 and 130, they're not going to be rubbery. They're going to be great. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and get these scallops on a platter. And they're not going to need much else. We'll finish them up on the cutting board. All right, just to recap, our U10 scallops are off the grill. So just to walk you through everything, I picked up these scallops from my local butcher shop, Brad Peer at the Butcher Block in South Haven, Mississippi. He gets fresh seafood every week from the coast, and I love getting these big scallops from him. They're easy to cook, and they're great as a meal. I seasoned them with my simple citrus and my garlic butter rub. All I did was take a little bit of olive oil and a pat of butter on a cast iron skillet on our Golden's cast iron cooker. Seared them about 4 minutes aside, and that is it. Pulled them up, and now the only thing left to do, honestly, I'm gonna take a little bit of my garlic butter rub and sprinkle on, just that extra pop of flavor. And then I'm gonna come back with a little bit of fresh squeeze of lemon juice. And then just to make the plate look pretty, a little bit of chopped parsley. And that right there is gonna be one heck of a scallop. There's one thing left to do, and that's taste it. The fresh pop, the acidity from that lemon, keeping it really simple with the seasonings with just these, a little bit of pop. They've got a little bit of smokiness from the charcoal coming up around that pan there that it puts off in the rollover. This is absolutely delicious. Remember, if you like what we're doing on our channel, be sure to like, subscribe, follow along, share it with your friends. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now TikTok at Heath Riles BBQ. Thanks for watching.